Alright, so to answer the question of this video, are cheap accessories for the Nintendo 2DS worth it? We have screen protectors, a hard case, hand grips, and silicone casing. Screen protectors, they are needed, so I do not know exactly how good are these cheap ones. Any kind of screen protector is better than no screen protector. This one feels really good, alright? This one has a kickstand to it as well. And then not to mention, the ergonomic grip doesn't make your hand hurt after a long period of gaming. Hard case is good. Okay, now I saw a lot of hard cases that cost like up to maybe like 100 ringgit or more. Now this one is cheap. This one is about 20 something ringgit, but it already does what you require as a person that just got this 2DS. There's a lot of pouches and this is where you keep the 2DS. Okay, the one last thing I do not like is the silicone. Now the top part of the silicone, which is this one, fits perfectly snug on it, but the bottom part doesn't really stick really well because there's a lot of this, especially this part here. It gets loose very easily, and yeah, this part as well. This part here doesn't stick very well. Out of these four things, I would recommend getting all of them except for this one. You can skip the silicone casing, maybe you can get a more premium one, that one will stick much better. Leave that in the comments down below if you have any questions, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, so if you guys want to see more in-depth review of this whole entire accessories, right, keep watching this vlog. And I also did an unboxing of the 2DS, the Nintendo 2DS XL. And if you want to jump straight to the review, that's the time. Okay, so today is gonna be okay, so I kind of drove out quite far and then I realized that I forgot something very important. Need this memory card. So today is gonna be epic because today is the day we are finally gonna get the new camera. But first things first, we gotta go eat like any other day. I didn't realize there's a step. And that's how you don't walk through stuff. So currently right now we are getting boost for the guy that is going to be selling us the camera because he got us a very good deal and she is very generous for this. Ah, that's the guy. Okay, so we have the camera right now. And the thing is, I'm not going to be able to use it because there is no battery right now. So we have to wait until I reach home and charge it. And then we'll use it maybe tonight, right? Alright, I'm going to do a very quick unboxing of the camera. Canon M6 I just bought. So with that being said, it's time to change to a new camera. Now this is from the iPhone, alright? So, in 3, 2. How is that? Much better? It's a bit brighter, so that's kind of good. Okay, with that being said, I gotta do some unboxing right now. Alright, so these came in the mail the other day. And I've been meaning to do some unboxing until I got my new camera, right? Or my new lens. So, let's get to it. The Nintendo 2DS. Now, this is gonna be a very quick unboxing of what is in it. So I recently just got it, so okay, might as well do an unboxing, right? Alright, off the box. Charger. Now this one is a US cable, so we may have to bring an adapter for this. And from my knowledge, right, the other previous DS do not come with a power adapter, so this is kind of nifty, right? Nintendo 2DS. Alright, so my first impression, but just by looking at this, right, it feels very sleek. A bit plasticky, especially the top part here. I mean, When you feel this part, it feels very plastic, but the bottom part here feels a bit more solid, I don't know, but it feels more sturdy than this part here. Because the screen here feels like it might just come off easily. Look, you see it's so wobbly and stuff. Okay, the buttons feels nice. I really like the color, you know, black and turquoise. They come in white and orange as well. Okay, so we have a main camera here, the front-facing camera. We have a back-facing camera here, which is very funny because how are you going to take a picture, right? Normally the previous one, the camera is up here. Now it's down here, so it's kind of weird. Okay, so this is where you put your cartridge and your SD card. And on your left side here, we have... What the hell? You guys see how small this thing is? How do you put it in your hand? What? Okay, so the pen is really small. I don't know, can you actually use a pen this small? Okay, I'll work with that. Alright, I'm not going to go into a very extensive review, alright? I don't think I'm going to go inside to it because today's episode is mainly more on the accessories with this 2DS. So we have 4 accessories, right? Number 1 is the hand grip. Number 2, casing. This is like the silicone casing that you have on your Nintendo DS, right? Third is, obviously we need screen protector. And lastly, a carrying case. Now keep in mind, these are very cheap online. I got them at a very cheap price of just 20 ringgit each. 20 ringgit in terms of USD is about $5. I'll put a link in the description where I found them, right? That, off the bat, feels very sturdy. Oh, nice. Hard casing. Alright, so when you open it, alright, this is how it looks. There's a flap here. Alright, there's a flap here. This is where you put your DS. Where is it? Put your DS here. Strap it in real nice. This one is just to protect the top part, and then you can store up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 games. So you can store 8 games right here, yeah. And then there's a little pouch right here that you can put maybe your memory cards or whatever that you require. This part for 20 ringgit, I feel like this is very worth it comparing to a lot of cases that cost up to 150 ringgit or maybe 100 ringgit more. Nice, and it doesn't really pop out. Look, it's quite. See, you can shake it, it doesn't really jump up. Next thing we have is, obviously we all need one of these. These are the hand grips. Now it represents something close to like a PS4 or a console if you play consoles. All you do is take this, slide it into here. I think there's a click to it, yeah. Once you hear a click to it, yeah, just like that, right? Just like that. It feels very nice because it feels like you're holding a controller like the PS4 or the Xbox 360, but I think this is more PS4 kind of feel, right? If you do not have this grip controller and then you only play with the 2DS layout for a long period of time, I think your hand will get a little bit sore because like, if you just hold it like that for a long period of time, there's nothing to hold, you know, so your hand might be a bit sore after a while. This thing feels very good for just 20 ringgit. Or roughly 20 ringgit. You know. Next in line we have is the silicone casing, right? Silicone casing is, we got the black silicone casing. Now you can choose from multiple colors if I'm not mistaken. This is for the bottom part and this is for the screen part. It feels very smooth, I gotta say. The silicone feels very smooth, it feels very nice. Very soft as well. Alright, this is the top part, so you got the bottom part to go. This doesn't feel very snuggy. Just by looking at this, you see this flap here? Come on, focus. You can do it. Yeah, there we go. So you see this flap here, right? It doesn't really stick to this 2DS properly, just by looking at it. I mean, by right, this silicone is supposed to stick properly onto the surface of the whole entire 2DS. The top part here is fine. The top part here doesn't look like there's anything coming off, right? But the bottom part seems to be a whole lot of problems. So number 1, we have this part. Number 2 is that when you open it and then you check it out in the middle. Okay, so this middle section part here, seems a bit loose and it doesn't seem to be very connecting towards the surface of the 2DS. So it doesn't feel very snug just for the bottom part, so I wouldn't recommend getting this silicone just because it feels a bit cheap, and it is cheap actually. The price of this is about 20 ringgit plus or something like that. Okay, so now when you want to combine this, when you have the silicone on, right, with maybe the hand grip, it seems like when you have this and you have this on, the silicone on, you cannot put this on this. It's too thick to put it on. But I think if you remove the bottom part and then you attach it to this, it should work. Alright, when you remove it, yeah, works perfectly. So it seems like you can still put this top part on, but then not the bottom part of the silicone if you're gonna use the hand grip. And last but not least, tempered glass. So we need screen protectors for almost all our devices. So here we have it, the first one. This one is going to be on the top. So right here. This one is going to be down here. Now I cannot really do a proper review of this until I use it a couple of times, so in the meantime, just keep in mind that this is the cheapest screen protector I have, so I don't have very high hopes on it. If you plan to buy something this cheap, just keep in mind, alright? Apart from that, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.